Morning. I apologize. I had to write this down. I'd love to just stand up here and talk with you, but to get this in the time frame I'm allowed, I had to write it down. This is my husband, Chad, and my name is Sandi Metzger. We wanted to share with you how God is revealing himself to us over the last 8 weeks. Some of you know that I am a volunteer for New Dawn Pregnancy Center, and I usually help with the fall fundraising banquet, which, by the way, is September 20th, so please put that on your calendars. The story we share today is actually intertwined with New Dawn Pregnancy Center, especially over the last few weeks. But first, let me go back for you to December 20th of 2017. I had a routine 20-week ultrasound of our unborn baby. It is always such a joy to see our baby kicking and moving all around and to see that little heart beating. However, the next day I got a call from my doctor, and she was very concerned about the results of the ultrasound. She then started to list several defects and anomalies with our baby, and she said it looked like the fetus had a fatal genetic condition. She recommended we have more testing to confirm our suspicions, and at the end of the phone call, she wondered if we would consider a termination of the pregnancy, seeing how gravely ill the fetus seemed to be. You see, the abortion limit in Wisconsin is 21 weeks, and I was 20 weeks pregnant at the time. So, if that was our choice, she needed to know soon. Wow. I felt a burden of sadness overcome me. After a few moments, I told her we would continue this pregnancy no matter the outcome, and we were going to love this baby from the first moment we had a positive pregnancy test. Of course, we were overwhelmed with sadness at this news that no parent should ever have to hear. Chad and I began to pray, more specifically for our baby, and we started to reach out to family and friends that we knew would pray for our little one. I called Tammy Dahlman, the director of the New Dawn Pregnancy Center, and she immediately put us on the New Dawn prayer chain. Chad and I prayed that God would heal our baby, but would also that something positive would come out of this sad time. Well, a few weeks later, I got a call from Tammy, which isn't out of the ordinary. I was on my way to the store to run a few errands. She was quiet on the phone, but she began to explain something amazing. She had a client at New Dawn Pregnancy Center right then, in the counseling room, who was also pregnant with a baby whose doctors had also diagnosed with a fatal genetic condition. Would I be willing to come in and talk with her? Wow. Cue the tears and the goosebumps. I told Tammy I would come in and we would set a time to meet. I quickly called Chad and I had him pray. I also had never prayed so much walking through the stores and the grocery aisles. I headed over to New Dawn feeling nervous, overwhelmed, and not sure what would happen. But I went. I met Tammy and this mom, and the three of us sat down in the counseling room. This mom was also nervous, overwhelmed, and didn't know what to do. Doctors had also recommended she have a termination because of the fatal genetic defects they saw in her baby. That is why she came to New Dawn for help. After 2 hours of talking and tears, we both felt encouraged in sharing our stories. We both left that day feeling supported and given hope. We were in awe at how we were brought together during this difficult time. I am so thankful God brought us together. A few weeks after that meeting, Chad and I again had another ultrasound of our baby, this time in Marshfield, Wisconsin. And again, the doctors asked if we would consider a termination. We again told them that we would continue this pregnancy and love this baby for whatever time was given to us to love him. Yes, him. We found out our baby is a boy, and we have decided to name him Zeke David Metzger. Zeke's name means God will strengthen, and I believe he will strengthen our son. We share our story for 2 reasons today. We hope this encourages you to support New Dawn Pregnancy Center financially and with your prayers, so more men and women can get the support they need. A local, safe place to go and get hope and life-affirming truth. Please fill your baby bottles and return them here to church this week. Let's show New Dawn our support. We would also appreciate your prayers on our behalf for our son Zeke and for our family as we trust God on this journey of parenthood. We do not know what the future holds for our son, but we know who holds his future. Thank you.